This week on Addicted to the Outdoors.
It's finally time. The Indiana gun opener is here, which means we are headed to Big B Miller's place.
Go Big B, go Big B.
I can't tell you guys how happy I am right now.
That buck is a monster. I mean, it's got to be one of the biggest bucks taken in that county.
Ultimately, we decided to make a move, go hop into these blinds that were on a different part of the farm, and let's just say it was a good decision.
Hey, just put it center of that shoulder, okay?
This buck works his way off into the brush without presenting a single shot. It can never be that easy, can it?
There he is right here.
Addicted to the Outdoors with Tough, Raven, and Gunner.
Hey, don't forget about us.
And John and Gina Brunson. A new addiction starts now.
Well, it's that time of year again. It's time for the Indiana gun opener, which means we are headed to Big B Miller's place. You know, we've been hunting with Big B here for about, 16, 17 years, and this Indiana gun opener up at his lodge has definitely become kind of a tradition for us. When we head up to Brad's, we always have a great time, you know, whether we're hunting, whether we're doing Thanksgiving with the family, or just hanging out and shooting pool.
Coming up to Brad's never disappoints. It's always a blast.
So obviously, this is a trip we look forward to each year. And last year, I was able to take my first Indiana buck from Brad's place. So this year, my goal is to get a bigger buck.
And I know Big B has been hard at work earlier this year, getting food plots put in, setting up some new Grizzly blinds, hanging a bunch of Browning trail cameras. I mean, based on everything that I've seen, we should be ready to rock.
One at a time. Just drove up here 4 hours, helped Brad do the food plots. He's sleeping in because it's before 2. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of them done. About the time he comes down, he can make dinner and we'll have all his food plots.
Get my fuse lenses on. Matches my shirt.
Yeah, it does.
What's up? Got my fuse lenses. We ready?
Yep.
With the big yawn.
So last year, Gina shot her first ever Indiana buck on Brad's farm. So this year, the goal is to try and get her another buck, but one that's a little bigger.
We finally pull into Brad's lodge, and man, I am freezing.
Oh, it's cold.
Big cold.
Ackerman.
I sit in a blind with shorts and a t-shirt.
Yes. I mean, it was like 80 something when I left home.
4 cans.
High five. Yes, you know me.
Jeez, you guys think you have enough? I don't think Mom will have a problem with being cold at all.
It's down low.
The snow's coming in.
Oh, it'll be here.
As high as I can go.
In Mom's defense, Brad's literally 7 foot and was kind of a pro basketball player.
So after getting into camp, Brad gives us the rundown on this monster buck that his ranch hand Kyle had killed about a week and a half earlier during bow season that they nicknamed Blades. And he was telling me how the DNR guy that saw the buck said it's probably the biggest buck he's ever seen killed in that county.
Here it is, guys. Old Blades, 2 years in the making for this beast. Oh, mass for days. Hunted this deer for 18, 19, 20 days. Took a shot at him almost 2 2 weeks ago, 40 yards, and biff that. And come in this cornfield this morning and knock some corn down and set up a pop-up blind and brush it in with corn real good. I seen him through the woods and thought, oh, he's gonna walk off, and he circled back around and came 30 yards. Perfect broad shot. He literally ran 15 yards from where I shot him. The longest, hardest hunt of my life here on Brad's, and it finally paid off for me. He was an absolute giant. It's a mainframe 10, split brows, by far my biggest buck I've ever taken. I can't tell you guys how happy I am right now.
That buck is a monster.
He was going
One guy said 177. I put my Texas 176 inside this joker.
Well, after looking at footage of Blades and hearing this story and getting us all fired up, we break out the map and we start figuring out where we're gonna hunt the next day. After we figure all that out, it's time to hit the sack because tomorrow morning is gonna come early. It's finally time. The Indiana gun opener is here.
And somebody's feeling a little sleepy, huh?
Ready to rock and roll? Opening day.
I know.
That has always been my least favorite thing with hunting. You just gotta get up so early.
My poor little one. Keep him warm.
At least we have our trusty 4-low to keep us nice and toasty.
All right, we ready? All right, well, let's get our crap, spray down with lethal, and shoot one.
So we got 34 mature old bucks in this area. A Y10 that they haven't seen before showed up. So our chances of getting a good mature buck are pretty good. So we're gonna stick it out all day and see what comes out.
It's nice and chilly. Today's the first cold day. We're gonna probably sit here all day. Start snowing, then we'll have the opportunity to shoot a buck in the snow that I've never done. So maybe that hope and can make that dream happen tonight. Stay tuned, baby. Opening day gun.
He's looking to his left.
Well, they must be running because of him. I mean, the wind's good. They might just right in the woods. He's right there. Going after them does.
Well, that first morning, it was a little quiet. We saw some does, we saw some small bucks, but all in all, not a whole lot happening. So we decided to head back to camp and regroup. When we get back to camp, we meet up with Big B, and he says that his morning was pretty much the same.
Like the white.
Yeah, the
one I showed was all down here.
The does are
right behind the doe that's
The does were there. I mean, like 30 of them. I'm like, we'll know if a buck is the field because he ain't gonna be corn, he's gonna be chasing them.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see the does.
He's like, this is a buffet.
Right.
You'd really think a buck or two would have come out.
All right, give me a call when you kill one.
Yeah.
So, I think Brad's a little excited to head back out, but I'm not sure.
And please turn up the music until the beat.
Go big B, go big B.
In the clock, hot back. Foot on the gas and smash in my E-class. I see you standing on the curb and I breeze past. I thought y'all was eating. Where the money at?
Go kill a buck. Kill one.
Well, if anybody can keep the good vibes going, it is definitely Brad.
Brad is such a goofball, but that is definitely one way to get everybody fired up. Now it's time to spray down with lethal and head out.
So we get back in our blind and it is cold, conditions are nice. I mean, we're already seeing deer. Then it starts raining a little bit, you know, nothing crazy, just a little drizzle. I mean, all in all, really good whitetail weather. So we were kind of hoping with the weather and it being November and having some does out in front of us already that a big boy would be popping out soon.
We should probably be in the woods, headed down. Hopefully they come out, decide they want some corn, and I can get a shot with my best in the west.
Perfect weather. The deer should be moving. We're gonna shoot a buck tonight. We're gonna shoot a buck tonight. We're gonna shoot a buck tonight.
So earlier that day, Kyle was telling me how he was going to take his son Reed out to try and shoot his first buck ever. So of course we had to throw him some Tacticams, get him set up for him, and let's just say I'm glad I did.
Get ready. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, come on, just go right there.
Back.
Shoot him. Nailed him. I can't watch you just then. I killed the buck.
So we hear a shot off in the distance and we're not real sure who it was. But eventually we find out it was Kyle's son Reed, which was great news.
What you got there, buddy? Pick him up. Pick him up, son. What do you think of that, dude? Your first buck?
Everyone remembers their first buck. That's a long-lasting memory he just made right there.
So we get back to camp to check out Reed's first buck ever, which was pretty cool. Then we, of course, eat a big old dinner, hang out at the lodge, and then it was time to hit the sack because the next day we had to get back after it. So last night, Brad and I got together, kind of started brainstorming a little bit on maybe making a move. We busted out the map, you know, checked some Browning trail cameras, and just really trying to figure out should we dig in or try a different spot. Ultimately, we decided to make a move, go hop into these blinds that were on a different part of the farm, and let's just say it was a good decision. So I got glass on this buck, and it didn't take me long to know that, you know, this was a shooter. We thought it was the one buck we got on camera, but then I kind of realized this is probably just a buck traveling. You know, it didn't take long to look at this deer, and Gina and I both knew it was time to try and put the smack down on this guy.
Get on. And just put it center of that shoulder, okay? Be still. Okay.
So, of course, as they so often do, this buck works his way off into the brush without presenting a single shot. It can never be that easy, can it?
When eventually I spot him coming back out of the brush over to the left.
There he is right there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, just relax, shoulder.
It's always nerve-wracking when the buck you're on is constantly moving in and out of the brush. That's when your adrenaline really gets going.
There he is right there. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Go.
That sounded like it hit him.
That hit him?
Yeah, it sounded like it. I mean, he didn't even move when I shot.
I was just sitting down here. Where's the binos? Okay. I mean, yeah, that shot sounded solid.
I felt pretty good about the shot, but you just never know sometimes. But John reassures me he thought it was a great shot as well.
Here. Good job. That's a nice buck. That's gonna be your nice Indiana deer berry. You hit him solid. So he must have looped around and started to go right back in there.
John and I tried looking for this buck.
That's a nice buck. I'd say it was in here.
But we're not seeing any blood. and I'm starting to get a little nervous.
You felt like it was a good shot, but just wasn't real sure. So, of course, the smart thing to do is, when in doubt, back out. So that's what we did. We kind of snuck back out, really didn't try to push anything, decided to go back to the lodge and regroup. Got back to the lodge, and Brad said that he had a buddy, Joe, that had a good tracking dog. So I said, hey, it's wet out there. We're not real sure which way this deer went. I figured, so let's play it safe and bring out the old bloodhound.
So we done let the dogs out. Hey, we're playing it safe. Hey, we backed out. See if the dogs can find them.
It's hard to not feel a little nervous if they didn't even find blood, but they're breaking out the bloodhound, so fingers crossed.
Come on, Trey. That looks like you got some liver, though.
Yeah. Well, at least we know he's on the right track. All else fails, follow the nose. Yeah, I figured he's in here dead. It's just, I want to give him time. We got him? Oh, man. He's a nice buck, isn't he? Good boy. Good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah.
That was awesome.
You're a good boy.
That thing
Sweet, man.
Hey, brother.
Look at that.
Good boy, Tracy. Good boy. What a huge deer.
Oh, yeah, he's a good old mature buck, man.
Right there, that's why you got no blood.
Yep, right there.
There's all the blood.
What's up, buddy? Yeah, he just circled right around right here.
Oh, Lee, dude, he didn't drop one drop of blood, did he?
No.
What a relief. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to get a little worried.
12 pointer.
Yeah.
What?
He's a 12, baby. And then look at the split eye guard.
Oh, that's a different buck.
That's a different buck, man. There you go, babe.
Oh, he's got split eye guard.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a dandy. He's a dandy. He's a dandy.
That's how short his nose is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a nice
neck
mature
and shoulder.
That's 23, 24 inch neck on him.
And we got into there. I found that one drop of blood, and then I didn't worry. I'm like, okay, at least he's got.
Oh, that's all you found was one drop?
One drop when we got in the woods.
With your purple Crocs. That takes the cake this trip, babe.
Hey, every year it's something.
Leave it to Mom to make a pair of Crocs her lucky charm.
For those of you who have followed us and know Gina, every trip it is something. It is forget her hunting boots, maybe brings 2 of the same boots, 2 lefts, 2 rights, it's got her pants on backwards. It's always something with Gina. And on this trip, she had forgot her hunting boots. And, we were gonna run and pick some up, and she's like, well, we're gonna be in blind, so yeah, I think I'll just wear my Crocs. Maybe they'll bring me good luck. And of course, you see what happens.
Hey, don't knock my lucky Crocs.
Now you're gonna be wearing your purple Crocs from now on.
It's a 12 pointer.
Hey, you
Everybody's got a purple Croc.
Look at his brow tine.
He is a cool kid.
Beautiful.
Smile. Smile. I'm trying to say.
That baby's nice.
Yeah, I only waited 15 years.
Go, Trey.
Nice buck,
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Come here.
Man.
Come here.
Look at how cute the dog is. He's so proud of himself.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good job. Good job.
So this ended up being a buck Brad and I were not familiar with. So it's always nice when, you shoot a buck that comes from a different farm. But the one thing that I did know was, even though it wasn't that buck, it was definitely Gina's biggest Indiana buck ever.
Well, on camera, it looked back, but that was it. So where was the bullet?
Right there.
Right there, man. Right behind the shoulder, babe.
You can't be mad about being
Right, but that ripped through everything. I'm surprised he went as far as he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he would have been straight on,
That's a 6.
Oh, that was right on the money. Yeah.
he was just turned
A
his
lot
mouth
better
and-
shot than we thought, babe.
One thing they get
Thank
is
gosh,
no
'cause
blood.
I'm like,
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Well,
baby.
we would have
What's
swore.
up? Gina smashes the big 12 on the Indiana Lodge.
Going for like the second biggest buck on the lodge, possibly.
Right.
Kyle's kind of number 1 right now.
All right.
So another great trip in the books over at Big B's. Like I said, I've been going there, 15, 16 years. And, we don't always kill a deer, but this is just one of those hunts where it's all about all the other things. It's about the camp, the camaraderie, hanging out with your buddies, and just seeing everybody. And of course, when you kill a nice buck, it is just icing on the cake. So after we finally found her deer and got everything wrapped up, we decided we wanted to close the trip out with a celebratory big breakfast, which we thought would be pretty easy.
Closed.
Let's just say finding a place to eat was probably a little harder than killing a big buck.
The iron skillet.
We are closed.
Are you serious?
I'm trying to celebrate here. Come on.
I'm hungry.
They tried not one, not two, but 3 places before they even found a restaurant that was open.
What you got going on there, Gina?
I'm hungry.
What do you got? Omelet?
Omelet, hash browns, and French toast.
Getting after it. We got to have to kill the buck killers.